It's your boy Jack Numpson, check it out, because you know what, man? We got Russell Wilson, Future, Vandross, the trap nigga, and of course, Ciara, okay? That's Sub-Zero, okay? The cold one, okay? Now, if you guys don't know, Future and Ciara, they're about to get married. And then Future saw the light. It was like his conscience. It's like, this is your conscience talking to you, okay? You're about to end your career if you actually get married to this freezing chick, right? Okay, she's cold in these streets, right? Now, pretty much what happened, he then called off the engagement, and also, if you didn't know, they have a kid together. So they have a kid, but they're not married, right? Cool. Now, she gets with Russell Wilson, and to be honest, she's like really on Russell Wilson. And to be honest, he just signed a $87.5 million contract. That's as much of a reason you need to give most chicks nowadays, right? But I think they're in love. I believe they're doing some abstinence stuff, or like they're not fucking, whatever they want to do, good for them. Apparently, they're like reading Bible scriptures, and they're doing whatever they're doing, good for them. Now, here's the funny thing about it. Because we keep seeing baby Future around Russell Wilson. A lot of people say, yo, what the fuck is going on with that? Now, Future came out. He said, I don't like that shit, man. I don't like that shit. He's like, why the fuck does my child need to be around your boyfriend? And so many goddamn pictures are getting taken. To be honest, I don't need no help raising my kid. Right? Now, basically, Ciara came on, I believe, Good Morning America. She said two things, right? And she had 2 points. We're going to talk about it. Her 2 points was, number one, she said it's a double standard. She said, I was around Future's kid. Nobody had a problem, right? And I was around, and by the way, there are pictures to show she was around Future's kid. And she said she was around his kids at a very early stage of their, like, relationship, right? She said not only that.
It's been very interesting, to hear what a lot of guys have had to say. And I feel like, in a sense, it's a bit of a double standard. Because at one point in time when we were together, I took care of his kids as well at a very young time in our relationship.
She has 3 other children, doesn't she?
Yes.
She said, if you actually look at it, she said, I reached out to Future to meet Russell Wilson, and he ain't even really respond to me. He ain't even want to talk. He declined meeting or talking to Russell Wilson. Okay, so basically she said, listen, I tried, but I don't know. Okay.
Actually, I did reach out to my son's father, for him and Russell to speak, and he didn't want to talk to me. We didn't get to talk, and so that was that. So I don't know what more they would expect for me to do than just to live my life, and that's what I'm doing. And my son is the most important, and the person that...
Now, here's my thoughts on this whole thing. Because public perception is a bitch, right? Now, let me tell you this. Do I think Future is like mad that, oh, you have my son around another guy? I think that would be pretty petty. I mean, you're not with her anymore. You called off the engagement. She moved on. She's with another guy. What do you expect, right? Now, do I think he's mad that his son or his child is around another man? I don't think that's the case. Because, to be honest, Russell Wilson seems like a pretty nice, decent guy. I don't think that's the case. What I think is the case is public perception, and it goes all around and even goes to Ciara, because I think Ciara is actually keeping this up because it's kind of nice, like, publicity. I mean, if you listen to her interviews, the only exciting part is when she's talking about the whole little drama. Now, public perception is this, and this is the fucked up thing about public perception, right? It'll never be like, oh man, Russell Wilson seems like he really likes baby Future. And then, of course, the father, the actual father of baby Future, he looks like he really loves his son too. Maybe these are two men that just really loves this child. This is a great thing. Listen, there's so many kids growing up without a father. It's great that two grown men, two successful men will love this kid, right? That's not the public perception that will be painted. The one that will probably be painted is that if Russell Wilson's around this kid a lot in the public eye, when pictures are being snapped, videos are being taken, you instantly think, where's the real father? He got to be a deadbeat. So Future looks like a deadbeat. So that's the only reason why, in my opinion, Future has a problem. Future's looking like, nah, man, every time you have this motherfucker taking pictures holding my son, having him rocking a jersey that Russell Wilson would normally wear, I look like a bum-ass nigga. Please don't have all this picture taken. And yes, I don't think Future would have a problem if behind closed doors or whenever they are not in the public eye, if Russell Wilson showed affection to his son. I don't think he would have a problem with that. But then, as I said, it's only public perception. Only public perception. Now, it's all fixed if, Ciara and Russell Wilson, whenever you guys are going out in public, if you guys are going on a date in public where and you guys are celebrities, you've been celebrities for a while, when you're about to get photographed. You know when you're going to run into paparazzi, right? Because nowadays they take a picture, all three of you guys, it's on magazine covers all over the blogs. You guys could definitely avoid it if you want to, but it seems like you don't, right? And because of that, the public perception, and this is why I get what our Future was also saying, because earlier in the same interview, someone made mention, or actually the interviewer made mention of Future cheating, and she kind of just laughed it off. She didn't confirm nor denied it. And when I thought about his, and I'm talking about Future's interview on The Breakfast Club, he specifically said the reason why I'm clearing up all these cheating rumors is because Ciara had an opportunity to say, no, he never cheated on me, and she never did. Right? So with this whole public perception shit, Ciara has a opportunity to not make that public perception like Future's a deadbeat dad. Because I said it's going to go one way or the other. She could not bring the baby into those situations. Doesn't mean she can't have the baby around him, period. But she still chooses to do so. So to keep it real, man, I think she got to stop putting the kid in that position if she really cares about what Future says. And I'm going to tell you this, man, it's going to get to a boiling point because it doesn't look like they're talking or on great terms. I mean, Future has sent subliminals on Twitter at her. And I mean, she's kind of just saying, listen, he ain't talking to me. I mean, it'll get to a point, and I think this will be the boiling point. If we see Russell Wilson bring up baby Future to the podium in a post-game press conference, just like how Steph Curry was doing it with Riley Curry, okay, somebody's getting shot. Okay, somebody got to go. Somebody got to go. But what do you guys think about this, man? Pretty much Ciara just says, hey, it's a double standard. I was around his kids. Not only that, I tried to reach out to him to meet Russell Wilson or talk to him, and he was not interested. Okay, who do you think is at fault? And do you think it's a double standard? And is it fair? Because I've seen a lot of people say, listen, yo, it's life. There's double standards that exist, and unfortunately, this is one. Get in the comments. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe to Akademiks. I'm out.